All right, this lineup, this draft, what is Execration thinking?
I am not sure, man, to be honest. I think it's very important for them to snatch the Morphling away. But it doesn't feel like they draft around the Morphling very well because they don't really have the front line. Their front line will be a Pangolier, and then they have another very greedy call on the Storm Spirit.
Yeah.
So that being said, their late game is actually pretty strong, but Boom, on the other side, they have an insanely fast lineup with the Ursa, TA, and also Bloodseeker. They can just go at you once they hit their timing, so I like Boom Esports draft a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree. I just, like, I don't know why you would pick Nyx last, especially into Ursa, Bloodseeker, or Earthshaker. Like, it didn't make sense to me, at least. That seemed like a very odd one, and if you're picking that last, I mean, even the Storm, maybe you picked that one last as opposed to, but why the Nyx? I don't understand that.
Yeah, I just don't see the value of the Nyx here, to be honest. He's fighting against very tanky heroes. Like, Carapace is not gonna give a lot of value here against the heroes on Boom Esports side. There's nothing really you can spike on, so I'm on you this one. I don't like the Nyx last pick. I was suggesting the Bara pick because you have the Morphling and Bara combo, and then you have the standard resistance that's really good against Shaker and also the Rupture as well.
Yeah.
And then you have one guy that can run in alongside the Pango. So Nyx is actually a little bit underwhelming to me personally.
Yeah, like there's no, it's like a weird combination, you know? Like, okay, Pango, Kato, like I kind of get it. You kind of got the team control and fight. And then you got the Morphling for the damage storm as well. But the Nyx, like into this lineup, that is the weirdest thing ever.
I have no idea at all. Maybe it's a comfort pick. Maybe they find something, you know, maybe they have something from Morphling plus Nyx that we don't know at all. So, looking forward to see that because this is do or die for Execration basically. If they lost this game, they are gonna sit at 5 losses.
Yeah.
That will basically put them in a very bad spot in terms of being able to remain in this division or not.
Yeah, this is going to be rough. And so this is like a must win. I mean, both of these teams have to win, right? You know, Boom ID even just picking up 23 Savage just to like make sure that they win this or to try to give them the best chance, so to speak. But Makoto and Storm, Ken, what do you think about this lineup?
Very favorable for Mikoto, I would say. TA against a hero that don't have a lot of ability to be offensive is really good, and also Mikoto, everyone knows what TA wants to do. Push out lanes, go to farm.
Yeah.
Is Storm a hero that can push down towers? Not really. Storm wants to be moving around or jungling, and TA, he jungle way faster than Storm's rate.
Yeah.
As you can see, mid lane, he's using the side plate very well.
Yeah.
Ken?
He's on point. I mean, he seems to know the angles quite well right here, and Makoto just a little bit of a, you know, harassment. But you know, if we're looking at last hits alone, Ken, on the other hand, has got more last hits, so he's doing pretty well in that sense.
Yeah, Mikoto, he's focusing a lot on the harassment with the side blades level 1, so I think that's okay. He's trying to force south from some sponsor rate, so that's gonna salvage the net worth a little bit. But yeah, speaking about knowing the angles, master tier Mikoto on the TA.
Yeah. And to be honest, I think it fits Makoto quite well. Somebody who's a little bit greedy and can push. Oh, Yahweh on the other hand, the Fisher. Waveforms forward. Yahweh's looking to fight this one. Nice 2-man stun there by BDZ though. And maybe that's why they're like, okay, we're okay with this on a position 5.
Oh yeah, I just realized that BDZ is the Nyx and bottom side. So just don't know what can Nyx do here, to be honest. Maybe Nyx plus Storm can do something, you know, magical in a mid game in terms of catching people on the map.
Yeah.
That's the one synergy they can use from this duel. Aside from that, not much synergy they can find.
Like I feel like early mid game, I think you're gonna have an okay time. Just because of the fact that you could get some ganks and everything. But like once people start getting BKBs, oh yeah, we're getting a little of the impale. They're looking to turn this around, waveform forward to FBZ, who needs to run through the trees, and it looks like the Blood Right will actually zone him at least to this side. Yahweh's looking to fight this one, and he's getting solo, trying to morph for this. Hyde is looking for him. He's hunting him down, but the morph, is it able to do it? No, the right click, he actually stutter stepped, and he stopped, and Yahweh solo. The courier's actually walking in, trying to make a delivery. Amazon is always on point, even in team fights. FBZ's a little bit low. He backs off, and Yahweh survives as well. What just happened?
A lot of juking, a lot of walking around the trees, but nothing really happened. FBG, he's gonna heal up a little bit from the passive, and then the lower the Morphling go, the happier Bloodseeker is. So this lane is not gonna be. Oh, Mikoto!
Oh, they pull back Makoto. Oh no, he's got the shield. The refractor shield is expires here. He's looking to just trade this one. Ken getting solo the fairy fire. Makoto and Ken just looking to go. The glyph is gonna be used, but Makoto trying to run away just a little bit longer. Ken on the other hand has to salve. He backs off now, but that was super close. And what is this? Is like a WWE fight. Make things as dramatic as possible, but nobody actually gets downed.
Seems like it. That was so close to Mikoto and Ken both playing to the edge, and also Ken even using the glyph so that he can dive onto Mikoto, but unfortunately he doesn't have enough mana to slow down Mikoto there. And interestingly, Mikoto went for a bottle. We don't see this a lot from Mikoto, from a TA, and like in 2 years time, I think. Like last time, very long time ago, I think TA used to buy bottle, not anymore. But I think he's trying to contest the power rune against Ken. That's why Border will have so much more advantage in terms of that.
Picks up a DD, super lucky. Nonetheless, he was right in position, and yeah, it makes sense. I mean, it gives you the sustain and everything, and you know, it's been a while, 2 years, I think, but nonetheless, I think that it still has a lot of value, especially in this game. And you're denying a lot from Storm, and then you can turn up the DD at any moment, and that guy can do some serious damage.
Yeah, and also TA is very good in pushing lanes and then controlling power rune too. So definitely a lot of value coming out from this Border.
Ooh, Rupido getting a little low. Frostbite there just locks him in, and 23 Savage is looking to turn this up. The Fairy Fire keeping him alive, and he's stuck around, but Kazcute is going to steal the first blood. Everybody and their moms right now stealing kills from 23 Savage. Hyde, on the other hand, is going to go for BDZ. He does get the little, the Earth Totem, or the Enchant Totem stun on him, but Yahweh getting a little low himself. He does need to be careful.
Yeah, if I were the coach of Boom Esports, I would have a lot of talks I need to do to the players in Boom Esports. This is not the way you want to welcome your savior.
Maybe they do they look at him as a savior, or is it more of like I'd rather have Drew there, so I'm gonna take some kills away. But Ken, on the other hand, little level 5, he's looking to just go. But Makoto's in a bad spot. The stun comes in. BDZ's on point with that, and it looks like that nice timely TP by BDZ saves Ken. Oh, but he dies to Kescu from the tie ground. Did not expect it. You always need to be careful in terms of the blind spots there, and FBZ and Yahweh just trading shots, but fights galore, and this is SCA at its finest.
Oh, me late again.
BDZ spike carapace, but they're just gonna wait that one out. He actually gets blocked. Oh, nice impale there. He should be fine. And BDZ very smart with the Nyx, and this is why he's a what? A silver tier Nyx.
What? Okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna say that's why they last pick the Nyx.
No. Of course not. The zip forward, the ball lightning. Keskute actually gets him in. He doesn't really have the mana to do more. The Coddle Blast is going to be a little off the mark. Gandalf is going to miss. Ken, on the other hand, is focusing on Keskute. He does get the pull back. He does end up killing Keskute, and he's looking to turn this run onto Makoto, but Makoto thinks he's stronger. Oh, nice bottle save. He's fine for now. Makoto runs away as well, and Keskute is the only casualty of that fight.
Unfortunately, he wasn't 6 there, so I think if he was 6, he could have gotten a lot of kills there, but unfortunately he's not, because I think Shaker shared some of his XP in the lane as well when it comes to help him, so a bit of loss of opportunity there for Mikoto, but he's doing fine. Like looking at the Lapworth, he's 400 ahead of the Storm, even though he haven't gotten any kill yet, so he's definitely very happy. Ursa is very happy as well. Both 3 cores, very nice laning phase for them so far.
Yeah, they're starting off pretty strong here. Yahweh, on the other hand, is level 6. He's doing okay, trying to keep his team back into it. But Makoto, okay, one thing about the old school TA was that he would just constantly just stack for himself, and then just, but Keskute, he's going to get killed here. Ken comes in, makes sure he gets that kill. He does get stunned. 23 Savage and Hyde are on the run right now. The ball lightning forward. They do have the pullback on Savage, and that's the one they really want. Hyde just trying to slow down the chase. 23 Savage is running for his life. He turns that, takes out, and he just hits the symbols, because that's what you do when you're dying, and it's going to be a double kill going the way of Ken.
Good rotation coming up for Execration. Ken is making use of his early level 6 to the finals. He also has the Koto to play with him, so that helps it a lot in terms of the long fights, the duration to zip a little bit more. He's going for Orchid first, so that's going to be really crucial to against Shaker, against TA, and also Ursa. So this Orchid timing is going to be the savior for Execration this game. Yeah,
it's going to be pretty nice. He's going to need that, but Ken getting a little low, doesn't he? Be careful. He's so low. Even the skeleton. Ken's like, I can't take these guys on.
Imagine CM all of a sudden come here with the Crystal Nova. Oh, your way? He's dead.
He's the blood right. And,
Maybe
he's trying to morph through this, but I don't think he has the damage. And they do. And Yoe goes down. Tried to make a play there, but they're gonna look to turn this one into a T1 bottom. Pretty nice play by Boom.
Yeah. The feature is a little bit dangerous there though, because it blocked out Ursa.
Oh, Makoto, they're getting gone on here. Here comes the Rolling Thunder. Oh, they pump faked it. And they just deny that one. 23 Savage continuing to just force the bottom lane. FBZ's on his tail in that sense that they're both level 6. They do need to respect this, but of course there's no rupture. So is there a potential for a defend here? And it looks like a rotation is happening.
Hyde is going to be blocking the smoke coming here from BDZ.
Oh, they've got the nice little spike, the stun. The Rolling Thunder is now going to be used, the Blood Right, but BDZ is going to be in the middle of that. Hyde is so low, somehow hasn't died. He gets the Fisher one last time before he dies. And 23 Savage and FBZ bouncing around, and Rupido is back into Pango form. He's looking to just fight this. 23 Savage just rages away. He should be fine and goes back into the lane.
Hyde tanking a kill for 23, that's perfectly fine for him. Ursa, his farm is pretty decent here compared to the Morphling, and TA is also just farming as well. So for Boom, it's really depending on the 3-4-5 to make stuff happen, because TA this time, he won't be able to be too active until the dagger timing. So we are going to see the dagger before the Deso, which is what Alacrity used to do a lot when you are looking to create space. So Mikoto is going for that too.
Do you like that more so than the Desolator? Because I always think that like the Desolator is like the safer of the two, because you could damage and you could farm, worst case scenario. Yeah, you can't be mobile or whatever, but I mean, is this more of like a personal preference, or you know, what are they thinking?
I think this definitely depends on what is your what kind of carry are you playing with. So in this case, it's an Ursa that wants to build into Battle Fury. Means that Ursa doesn't want to be too active on the map. So it means that TA needs to go for needs to go for Dagger. Otherwise, they will have 2 cores farming NC and not doing anything. So in this case, I think Dagger is definitely a better one.
Okay, all right. RR here just by himself. He gets get the blind here. Hyde is looking for the Fisher. He does get him in the right spot. RR is just gonna be left alone here, and it's gonna be just, you know, just running for his life. Horsey, run as fast as you can. He runs under tower. Savage is actually running after him, doesn't really care, and he gets the right click and does kill him.
Yeah, Facebook is just working wonders for Ursa right now. Some of the Ursa, they will like power threats for faster farming speed. Some of them, they want to fight, so they will go for the Facebook. It's really player preference, and seems like Facebook is good for secures him the heal on Kodo.
The Ball Lightning, they do have the dust, and they're going to commit that one. The Blood Right just zoning. Nice play by FBZ, just zoning them all out. Nobody wants to go into that.
That's a big rotation field from Execration side. It means that 23, he's going to have the entire border lane all to himself, and he will be able to take down this tower in no time. Hyde is also here to secure him, for him to take down this tower. So very good play coming here from Boom Esports. They have Bloodseeker top, the defending tower, mid lane is constantly pushed in by the CM or the TA. They're just playing the map more efficiently now than Execration.
Yeah, he's been on point. Mind you, did you see him in the pregame where he's like, everybody's in like their jerseys, and then, you know, 23 Savage is wearing like a Michael Jordan shirt?
Oh really?
Yeah, it's got Jordan on his shirt. Yeah, I mean, he's obviously he's not even 23 years old, so he picked 23 because of, you know, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh, Rupture. They got FBZ, and the Ball Lightning coming in. He's looking for that kill steal. The Blood Right is going to be on point, though, but it does a little too late, and it looks like they're going to turn this into a T1 top. Nice little play by Execration.
That being said, the mid and bottom are pushing in by Boom Esports, so Execration, they want to react to this. They bring BDC down. 23, gotta be careful here.
Doesn't know that he's there. BDC is just going to be around just sapping XP, but it looks like they're going to try to gank him. They're going to try to go. They got the Impale to start things off. The Swashbuckle is going to be used. Then here comes a Rolling Thunder, but he gets stunned. Nice little Fisher block there by Hyde. And his teammates are nearby, but they want to get him, but he leaps to the low ground, and the Rolling Boulder does go for this. He's going to go for like a high-speed car chase. He does end up killing 23. That's pretty massive. Echo is going to be committed for this, but just on Rupido, he's been silenced. He's going to be looking to fight this. Makoto's in a bad spot, and he's looking to go, and he's trying to go 1v5 right now. Makoto's by himself, but the nice Fisher gets us on 4, but it's a 2-for-1 so far. Ken going the way, as well as 23, and FBZ's just trying to get Rupido before he goes. No, not able to do it.
He just need one more hit, but he didn't have any attack speed, the item, so he won't be able to get it. Big fight coming up for Execration. That was a very good one, being able to bring down the two biggest core of Boom Esports. And now they are gonna stop the timing of the, like they're slow down the timing of Ursa Fury, but looking at Mikoto's net worth is still very ahead in against the two cores of Execration, so that's okay for them. But they have to be careful though, because the ability to team fight now on Execration side are pretty strong with the Rolling Thunder.
And one thing to note about Execration from game 1 to game 2 is that they let 23 Savage and Makoto just free farm, right? They didn't take any ganks to them. And in this one, they have to, Boom need to play a little bit safer. I think that, you know, one thing we saw in game 1 is that they stayed on their side of the river. They never crossed. It seemed like they were respecting country boundaries, but in this game, it seems like, oh, seeing as 23 is just all the way out here, he really doesn't have any way to escape, so we can definitely get some ganks off, and they've, you know, Execration have kind of gotten some good ganks in that sense.
Yeah, last game it was because 23 was on anti-mage, so it's a lot harder to gank him, but this time Ursa, so very good adjustment, like you say, by Execration to make the punishment onto 23 Savage, try to slow down his timing so that they have a better chance to punish him in the late game. And Ursa is no anti-mage.
Oh, they got hide and they got the pullback, and he gets the Fisher, but Ken actually dodges that one, and he's going to go down. RR will secure that one with his puny damage. The stun is going to be a little off the mark. BDZ, though, is running after him. There we go. That's the Orchid, and this is the play. This is what we talked about with Ken and BDZ, just making ganks happen, and they've got a smoke here, and they're going to look to go for more.
That's the power of the Nyx plus the Storm, and this is the latest synergy that you can make use of. And also the only one, really. So, yeah, they're making use of it. They're utilizing it. A lot of kills going ever since Orchid is completed on Storm. So that's very valuable. They have to keep this thing up, though. Can they get more? Mikoto is in a lot of trouble here.
Oh, the dust is instantly spotted right there. Rupido actually did no damage because of Refraction Shield. Makoto blinks away for now. The Bolt Lightning all the way deep, but that's a lot of mana expended and no damage. They got Makoto, the Silence, the pullback, the Kato Blast as well. He doesn't have the Refraction Shield for at least for a little bit. He does end up going down. Makoto, that's an early kill or early death for him already, and it's not even 15 minutes.
What a big smoke cross over the map that Execration did there. That was very crucial for them to just penetrate to the jungle of the enemy without, you know, crossing by the mid tier 1 tower. That was that was very crucial for them. Very big as well.
Yeah.
So now, if you look at the net worth, all 3 cores are catching up on Execration side. Yowei is going for the Manta style so that he can get rid of the vessel on the Bloodseeker. Now they are trying to push this mid lane. Do they have anything to defend though on Boom side?
Yeah.
But not really.
I kind of like how Execration is playing this one. They're playing with more tempo. They're pushing things. They're just forcing rotations, and they're being more aggressive in that sense, which is a huge difference from the last game. But if we're looking at net worth, still Makoto, even though he's died so many times, or he's died only twice, but 23 Savage has died as well, but they're still top 2. So that's got to be a little worrying for Execration.
Once the 2 cores on Boom Esports side come online with their crucial item, I think that's where they want to really punch back towards the Execration, especially with the Blink on Ursa and the coming Orchid on TA. That's going to be really important for them to take down Morphling.
Oh, trying to go for the spike carapace. They do have the stun, though. The Fisher's going to just slow him down. Hyde is going to probably be left for dead here. Bloodright is going to slow him down. Echo is going to be committed all onto Ken. They do have the silence on him, and it looks like the Rolling Thunder will zone him out a little bit, but 23 goes right back in. Rupido, on the other hand, is still not able to connect onto anyone. He's running for his life in a high-speed car, as you can say, but BDZ is going to probably be silenced here, if anything, but he does get away.
What an insane reaction coming from 23 Savage. So once he get hit by the Ventata, he instantly enraged off, and then he also dodged the stun from Nyx as well. And then also Hyde did a very good job in chain stunning Storm so that he got hit by the Blood Right and got silenced and died. So good play coming here from Boom Esports, and also good recognition from Hyde to just sit around the anti-mage, around the Ursa.
And if BDZ, though, he hits the Impale, I think that's a completely different team fight. I think they killed 23. Because of that, they had to do a secondary Ball Lightning. Ken actually found FBZ, though. They do have the stun on that one. And BDZ, okay, I knocked the fact that the Nyx, you know, the pick at the very, very end. But the guy's been all over the place. He's been, you know, providing vision. He's starting the ganks off, making it very easy for Ken to kind of clean up.
Yeah. I mean, most of the time when you bring down the enemy tier 1 towers, tier 1 safe lane tower, you want to be playing around in the jungle. But Execration's pick, they have Nick Storm that heavily punishes that. So we have seen a lot of kills or attempts happening around this bottom tower. So maybe this is where Boom Esports want to start thinking, all right, maybe we should start dodging this area because it's so heavily prioritized by Execration.
Yeah.
As you can see, he's back again.
I mean, he's just always there. This is like you got a cockroach problem, right? You need to call the exterminator. You need to figure out some way to just kind of exterminate it or just clear the area. If anything, I think they need better wards. Maybe with some sentries to kind of just provide that space, and they haven't really been able to do that. Kezcute is just left alone. BDZ is just going for the play. Kengo instead goes for FBZ, but I don't know if that's the right target. Everybody's everywhere. FBZ does go down. 35 seconds. Kezcute turns on the freezing field. He's going to turn this one. Thought he was safe. He's not, and Ursa goes down.
Mikoto just completed his off hit though, so perhaps they can look for a fight. But Yo is leading the charge right now with the Manta style, so Morphling is not the target Mikoto wants to go for. He wants to go for either the Pangolier or the Storm Spirit.
And 23 Savage is all the way in the bottom lane, continuing to farm. Come high or, come hell. He's basically just continuing to farm. He actually TP's back into the mid lane. But it doesn't seem like his team or he really wants to be doing any sort of team fight yet.
No, not for Ursa yet. He needs a little bit more item, at least a BKB or and
Kezcute just gets blown up there. Yahweh with the plays. And he's left for dead. 23, on the other hand, is going to deal with these illusions. But BDZ is still in the area, and he's by himself. 23 Savage does need to respect this. Here comes the Rupture, and they've got Yahweh. They're looking to turn this around. Hyde gets a nice little Fisher there, and Yahweh's turning this. He turns into Earthshaker, but he's been Ruptured, so he can't really fight. He can't really go anywhere, but it looks like he's going to back off now, and he should be fine.
Huh. A little bit weird that Mikoto wasn't there to fight.
Yeah, that seemed a bit odd.
Yeah, very odd from my camera too, because I'm on your web pass, but it's showing the KOTL's player perspective. I'm not sure what is happening.
Yeah, I'm looking at that too, actually. Should we go with somebody
Is
else?
it the same for you too?
Yeah, I only see Radiant.
Yeah, because it is on the
How about you go to live media, Maverick?
This'll come in handy.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, we'll see if this gets better. Wepis, if we could do
A little-
performance reviews, I would give him a 5 out of 7.
Yeah, it's it's a little bit off recently from your web pass.
Oh, 23, he's by himself, but it looks like RR and Rolling Thunder, Rupido.
The recall
I
is
don't know
coming.
if they have the damage, though. He's going to enrage. He's been silenced here. Ken is looking to fight Blood, right? Should zone him out. He does get stunned here, but with everybody coming, Mikoto is going to look to turn this one off, and they got the nice Fisher onto BDZ. He goes down, and that's going to be his first death of this game. So that's a pretty big win for them.
Wait, first death for BDC? Wow, okay.
0-1-10,
I didn't even
man.
notice that.
Yeah.
Oh, he has been everywhere, and that was just his first death. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, BKB timing is up for Ursa, so maybe they can force the fight around the Roshan pit. If they can do that, they can translate that into Roshan, which is going to be really big for Ursa and TA. The biggest challenge here is who is going to hold the edges. Wow, that is a tough question, man.
All right, I think
Both of the...
Crystal Maiden just goes and steals it, no? That's what I would do.
Okay. Stop arguing, I will take it.
All right. Nonetheless, they got the mid T1. That's going to provide a lot of space. Hopefully open things up with Roshan next. I mean, when you've got an Ursa, you always have to be a little cautious of like a Roche steal, so to speak. But 23 Savage does have BKB. Would you have gone BKB over Blink?
Yeah, I think so. The Nyx and also the Pangolier just very hard. Just very hard heroes to deal with, especially you don't want to constantly dodging the Rolling Thunder when you're trying to do DPS damage. So I think BKB is a safer choice there. Yeah.
Okay. Execration, on the other hand, have smoked up. And that trap provides a lot of vision. This is a little underrated thing by TA in the sense that he's got traps everywhere. You've got that extra vision. Just make sure you're safe, so to speak. You can sleep well at night.
Yeah, I think the ability for TA to control map is very underrated and underused. A lot of time you can actually make a lot of strategical movement with the vision that you can get, but yeah, let's see what can Boom Esports do here with the counter smoke. Savage is leading the fight with DD Rune, so They can even walk into Roshan, I think.
Yeah, I think they could just easily kill Roshan here. They're just trying to sneak it, and I mean, you have the trap there that's providing a lot of vision. They should be fine. Oh, but the call right now, I thought they were, oh, the Counter Blast should scout them out.
Wait,
well, it
do
did
they
the
know?
damage, but I don't think, it doesn't provide vision.
Yeah. What if you have the shard, I mean the Dollar Plus shard, and says that you do damage with your Illuminate, and then if it shows, then you know that you hit someone, it means that they're sticking Roshan.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a little bit of the pay to win thing that you can get from Dollar Plus.
Did you see 23 Savage just mess up right there? He just
He
tried to
didn't get a
Earthshock.
jump to high.
Yeah, he tried to go high ground, and he actually ran into the wall, and he stayed on the low ground. So that's, you know, that's a pretty big mistake by 23, you know, Savage. 11k MMR, really? And you can't even Earthshock up the high ground?
Yeah, I can do that all the time easily. At least there's something that I'm better than 23 Savage then.
All right, so Arthur better than 23 Savage. Okay, you just said that. All right. All right. Everyone take note. Arthur's calling him out. All right, but here's the blink, and it looks like they're going to go forward, and they're not able to find anything. 23 Savage blinks forward, but just goes straight for the tower. The glyph is going to be used. BDZ is in the area. Traps are being lain, so to speak. And 23 just takes the creep wave. He should be fine. Yahweh, on the other hand. And they know that he's pushing, right? So this is going to be a little bit chip damage in the bottom T1. So they might just trade here.
Yeah. Morphling though, the biggest timing is here for Morphling. If the E blade is up, it's very easy for him to burst down the hero on Boom Esports side, especially the Shaker and also the CM. So they have to be really, really careful in terms of fighting into Execration. Vision is gonna be the biggest factor to determine whether or not they win the next team fight.
It's so weird. It's 16-7 in terms of kills, but the net worth, you know, is going the way of Boom just because of the fact that they've got more towers. Something to take note of, because like ganks don't win you games. It's all about being, you know, objective based and very strategic.
I think this game is really neck to neck so far. It really depends on the next big team fight. Whoever gets the better jump and better execution would have the better time going into the next phase of the game. So I would say Boom Esports, the pressure is on them though, because Morphling is a better late game carry here.
Oh, the ball lightning, that was deep, and it goes straight for Makoto. The buyback is coming, and it looks like Hyde is going to look to go back into the fight, but, you know, with Makoto down already, that seemed to be a waste of a buyback there. As I say this, 23 Savage is looking to fight this one. It's 4 versus 5. They go right for BDZ. He's got the BKB, not much you can do. 23 Savage even kills the Courier. Rolling Thunder, playing a little bit of zoning. Here comes the Echo, and they've got Yahweh, but that's it, and he's just morphing through this. It seemed like it did 0 damage. The Yule's up on 23, just throwing him up, waveform away. Kezcute has got on the wrong side of this one. Yahweh does go down. Did not expect the burst from 23 Savage, and they're looking to go for more. And here we go. 23, he's going right on Ken with very little mana. They got the Yule's FBZ, Yule's him up. The Fisher block on Ken, and he goes down as well. The BKB, oh, he ball lightnings, but it seemed he's okay for now. He's running away. He's so low, and 23 is just looking for him. RR is keeping him alive with that glimmer. Ken running for his life. Rupido doing what he can. Here's the blood right, and it's on point, and they found Ken, and they do kill him with the blood right. It was on point. The Fisher as well with Rupido, who's trying to do what they can, trying to keep him alive. You thought you could be safe. BKB charge was wasted as well, and again, the Yule right off of cooldown again. Oh, nice impale there by BDZ, stopping that shenanigan.
Wow, the buyback from Earthshaker was so crucial there. The fact that the Rupture was keeping Morphling there the entire fight, Shaker was able to come in and do a lot of shenanigans there in the team fight. Because normally once Shaker buyback, you would just want to retreat from Execration side, but Morphling getting Rupture, he couldn't do that. So very well done coming out from Boom Esports, and of course Ursa from just targeting down the Morphling.
Yeah, just really on point. I think their target selection was very, very good. I mean, Kezcute even creating a little bit of zoning. I know it seemed odd that he was actually running away from the enemy team, but he's providing a little bit of space so that you could isolate people. And Boom have a whole bunch of heroes with Blink right now, so it's very difficult to even get away from them. Plus, you have the Bloodseeker with anybody low, and he's just like beep beep, and he's just running at you.
Yeah, especially now Ursa has the bashes, so running away from him is getting even difficult. You need to get some pro stuff, Gleamer Kit and stuff like that. And as we can see, there's only one Gleamer Cape and no 4 stuff just yet from Execration side.
Oh, they've got Makoto. He thought he was on trap, but he looks to turn this. E-Blade is going to be committed, but the Refraction Shield is going to be used. Yahweh turns into TA himself. He's going to use the Illusion Runes, and BDZ is going to be looking to be left for dead. He goes back into Invis. Vendetta's been used. He's going to back off. Bloodright is going to be used as well, and it's just going to be more of a zoning one. And Execration need to be a little careful as Boom ID are just getting very strong, and their team fight is kind of on point at this point.
Yeah, scary time there. If the Shaker or the Bloodseeker was there a little bit earlier, they would have died. Another side is Execration. They are using the corridor quite well in terms of the recore and the global presence. They're still pushing pretty well here to buy time to just go to the late game, because I think Execration they are the team that can afford to chill a little bit here, since they have the better late game with Storm and also Morphling. They don't want to lose the game before these two heroes reach their peaks.
Yeah. But I mean, it's concerning right now because Ursa's already got Basher. He's going to be getting Abyssal very soon. I mean, even Makoto has been farming like non-stop. Has 10-second BKB charge left. Orchid as well. Just it's very difficult to fight into this team-heavy lineup from Boom.
Execution is going to be very important, so it means that Rolling Thunder gotta be perfect here for Execution. Otherwise, it's really important for them to chain stun people down and just burst people down, because they don't want a long fight really.
Oh, 23 getting a little low, about half life. Here comes Ken. He's got the BKB, goes straight for him, and he does go down. No ages. Makoto, on the other hand, has the BKB. He's running for his life. They've used Rupture to at least slow down Rupido. Makoto is just going to just TP away with that BKB. He should be fine. But 23, a little unfortunate.
Yeah, the timing, the execution for the long
Ken, long range ball lightning. Fisher is gonna dodge it, Ken. Oh, but the Yules is gonna slow him down. Oh, the E-Blade attempt, the shotgun attempt on the FBZ, almost killing him. Bloodright, and he does get killed in the end. BDZ from the low ground gets that nice little stun.
That execution was perfect there. Starting from BDZ, and then chain stun coming out from Storm and also the Pangolier. That was done perfectly. Because there was no save coming out from Boom Esports hero, Ursa just died there without SNY to protect him. So.
But BDZ, like, what is he doing? He's literally 1v3, and he misses the Impale, and he continued to run at them. BDZ with balls of steel.
Stupendous.
Very confident here on BDZ. He has the right to be confident though. He has the reason. He's been playing really well here.
Yeah, 0-2-12, pretty good.
Pretty good. Take a look at the scans itemization. He's working into the Bloodstone now. Already got BKB, and also for Morphling, he's working on the BKB too. So 2 BKB is gonna come out from Execration side very soon. Very crucial against the Orchid on TA, and most importantly against the Shaker.
Yeah, they're going to need that. I mean, I think that they really can't fight until all their cores pretty much get BKB. So it's going to be pretty important. That said, Execration, they're looking to turn this one here. They found FBZ. They got the Rupture, but Yahweh getting solo. He gets killed. He's not able to morph through this. BDZ has been silenced here. He jumps over the Fisher, and he gets on out of there. BDZ's left for dead. He gets frostbitten. Yeah, he got a 2-man Earth Spike, but it really doesn't matter. The dust up as well. He doesn't really have much of a chance here, and the Fisher will kill that one. And 2 for nothing. Hyde gets a double kill. That was a bit of a misplay by Execration.
The carriers from both sides have to be really careful when they are trying to push towers or just showing the side lanes, because the chains done are pretty sufficient from both sides, and also they have their burst damage too on TA Ursa and also Morphling Storm. So gotta be careful when they are alone on the side lanes.
You gotta be super careful. Like the potential team fight that Boom have, like you have that Echo, the freezing field, like they could just turn the fight at any moment. So you just gotta be like, you gotta find that right pickoff.
Yeah, definitely. Execution, once again, they have to pick the right fights. They have to chain stun people down correctly. So it really depends on who has the better initiation now on both sides. I would say it's a little bit easier for Boom to make the initiation, because so far all the initiation from Execration has been done by BDZ, which is very easily countered by 1 sentry.
Yeah, and it's funny that you say it's 1 sentry, but Boom really haven't done that.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, they have like 1 job, and they're not placing sentries, and to provide a little vision. But is there somebody on the team that you feel comfortable from Boom just carrying a gem around?
I would say like you want someone that is hard to die, and also, but they also want to be placing themselves in front. So Bloodseeker, I would say. Can Bloodseeker really be the tanky guy that can hold gem though?
Yeah.
Not sure.
He does have pipe. He's been scouted. They've got the nice little Yules, the Rolling Thunder, and there's the sentry that's being placed now, but it's a little too late in that sense. But Rolling Thunder hits at least FBZ. The Glimmer is going to be used. Rupture as well, and 23 goes right in, as well as Ken. He's got the BKB. He focuses right onto FBZ, but the nice self Yules keeps him alive. Ken taking a lot of damage. FBZ goes down. 64 seconds. He does have buyback. Hyde is just trying to draw a beat onto Ken. He can't. He doesn't actually drop the Fisher, though. Yahweh is now into the action. Freezing Field as well. The Fisher's going to be used. Yahweh's morphing through this. Hyde gets pulled back. They have the silence on Hyde. He does go down. That's a pretty big win so far. And they're looking to turn this around onto Ken. He's expended all of his mana. He does go down. And FBZ buys back. He's looking to just go back into this fight. BDZ just Vendetta's away for now. They're trying to run. Yahweh's going to be left for dead, I think. Blood right. And it looks like he turns into Earthshaker. Just gets a little bit of a stun here. But again, left for dead. 3 for 2 with just 1 buyback. What happened?
Oh, and also Roshan just spawned as well, so that was so convenient for them. And that was just very good teamfight coming out from Boom Esports. So they fight around their vision. They have complete vision on their high ground, and also Shaker was just putting down a lot of very crucial chain stuns. And most importantly, Storm, he used his BKB very early on, but he stayed for a long fight even after BKB, so he got countered by the Orchid easily coming out from the Mikoto.
Yeah.
So target selection is also a little problem there, as Execration, they didn't manage to get any core kills in the beginning of the fight with the BKB duration, so that's the biggest weaknesses or the biggest mistake from Execration side.
And I felt like Ken overstayed his welcome. Like, once you get focused as a Storm, you should zip away to safety, you know, like let them change targets a little bit and then go back in with all the chaos in terms of the team fight. So it felt like, you know, Ken was a little too, you know, aggressive, and when he gets focused, he was kind of like not retreating when he should have.
Yeah, he needs to be really disciplined in this kind of fights where the BKB needs to be used to kill either Shaker or any of the core. And once the BKB is gone, he gotta be really careful in staying in the team fights, because just one silence or the frostbite from Cascue can easily kill him.
Yeah, definitely.
Very hard game from Ken so far, and it's not going to be easier because BKB is running low right now.
And it looks like FBZ has picked up the gem, something we talked about. They definitely need this. Figure out where BDZ is at all moments, because this guy's providing all the vision. They've kind of created all of their team fights based on what BDZ's vision provides. So definitely something that you need to take note of just locking this guy down.
He is quite tanky though with the U scepter and the pipe as well, so gotta be really careful. Also, Shaker is always there with the counter initiation. So gotta change down. Like, whoever the Execration is going for, the first target need to be burst down quickly with the chain stance. Otherwise, when Boom Esports turn around, the counter initiation is so strong from their side.
All right. Can continue to split push. At what moment? I mean, yeah, you got Bloodstone. You're gonna get Ags next. Is that the nice call for Ken?
Seems like it. I think Axe is always the one item that can fill your team fight department, especially when your team is not very good in it. So yeah, I like the Aghanim pickup.
Ooh, 23 goes right in. They force BDZ in the wrong spot. He's gonna Yules. They've got the dust, so they do have vision. He's not gonna be able to survive much longer. He's dead. No buyback. Ken goes right in. He's got BKB. 23 is looking to just fight this one. He gets a little low. He gets blown up. He does have buyback if he wants to go, but Makoto's left for dead as well. He gets killed as well, and that's gonna be Aegis. That's gonna be popped. RR with no mana here. They've got a sentry. They're just trying to go in. The BKB is now gonna be committed. Yahweh's looking to just fight this. The Fisher's gonna be on point though, but Yahweh's gonna be slowed down. The Blood Right will zone them out, but BKB, with 23 buying back, I think that's going to end it here.
Oh, that was a bad buyback.
It was a really bad buyback.
Yeah, Boom Esports, they obviously didn't want to continue the fight already, but Savage is a little bit anxious there. Yeah. He was afraid that Execration would chase them with the storm, so he bought back just to scare them back away. But yeah, that shows you when either of the side are not able to burst down heroes quickly, the counter initiation are so strong for both of them. So they pay for the lessons. They have to commit on the one hero that they all go for.
Yeah, and you know when that buyback happened, Drew at home was like, oh, I would not have bought back there. I'm just kidding. As I say that, it's silence, and they got to kill Ken, who got caught out, who's just trying to split push. Unfortunately, not able to do that. No BKB. No real chance for Ken here.
Good kill for Boom Esports. Can they force the Storm to buy back here though? That's the big question. Because you already forced Ursa bought back earlier, so the way to equalize this is to force another buyback from another core from Execration. That's gonna be quite scary here. If 23 die, ooh, Morphling is gonna be completely caught up to him.
Like, once you kill 23, you forced his buyback, and then you just get caught out like that as Ken. I mean, this is like SEA. Oh, there we go. Nice two-man Fisher. They found BDZ, and oh my gosh, RR as well. They did not expect that. 23 just going in, and you kind of expected this, right? 23 was going to play this game angry. You know what I mean? He's back on the scene now, and he definitely wants to make his presence known, and you just felt that one right there.
Oh, angry bear making angry moves. That was very nicely done by Savage and also Hyde. The Fisher really set things up for him. And the cleave damage man is just crazy coming out from Ursa. Ursa is gonna be stronger once he hits the level 25 timing with the +3 overpowered attacks. That's where you can start bursting down heroes quickly.
Yeah. Oh, Rapido just playing a little cheeky. Got a little careful with that. Mind you, this is another thing to just kind of like learn from, right? In the sense that like kills are not everything, guys. You know, all the viewers, all the pub players, please in my pubs, don't just go for kills and just, you know what I mean, like end the game like that. You need to go for objectives, and you're seeing exactly why that's so important. And Boom is doing such a good job of controlling the game by playing objective-based Dota.
Yeah. Another thing is also very important for them is that how do you take objective? Do you have to kill someone first, or can you siege? Like from that showing, it shows that Boom they know exactly that they need to kill someone quick before they can take high ground. Because with TA Ursa, they cannot really siege high ground easily against Execration when Execration are 5-man. So they go for a super quick kill, and it requires good execution, which came from Hyde with the double man Fisher. So this is the thing that Boom were lacking off when they are playing against TNC, the epic comeback. This move is the one that Drew wasn't there to make, but with Savage, he knows how to make them happen. I think to me that's the biggest difference from both players.
Right. And I mean, he's living up to the hype. And the Hyde, a nice blink there. Echo making sure that he's got no chance. Hyde completely set that one up. I mean, Makoto, yeah, he wasted a BKB charge, but he didn't expect them to just be, you know, destroyed like that.
That was the weirdest initiation I've ever seen. Shaker blinked in and Chan told him to stun 2 guys.
yeah. Usually it's the Echo, right? Yeah.
So, but it happened because of the vision they got from the trap. So, yeah, very well done.
And I really like the way Makoto and 23 have been playing well together. It seems like you've got 2 greedy cores, but it's really paying off. I mean, yeah, they lost a couple kills and they were getting ganked. I mean, the rest of the team was and all that, but you have 2 cores that you can kind of rely on to carry you the game. You're not having that, you know, the mid that's going to be rotating, getting ganks all over the place. You can just play it safe and then just kind of let your cores carry you in the end.
Yeah. The biggest weakness of this is that when you are running a course like that, normally they're both pretty early to mid-game oriented. Like in this case, TA and Ursa, they want to end the game somewhere around this timing. But if you are able to use your advantage to control the map, to snowball, to have this 20k or 30k net worth, that's going to be very easy to play.
Yeah.
So Boom Esports, they're definitely doing that right now. As they screen the map, anyone that comes out will die.
I mean, at this point, RR is just a range creep, right? At the end of the day, you just got to be in your fountain almost, cast Wisp when you can, but you really can't be out in the open like that, even trying to de-ward because it's just not safe at this point. And Boom just completely owning the map, and I believe Roshan is back up. So, I mean, everything going the way of Boom right now. Oh, no, it's not up. 12 seconds.
The 2 biggest items that the 2 cores need to get on Boom is the Hex and also Nullifier. That would help them just burst on heroes very easily and ignores all the incoming save from Glimmer or stuff like that. And it's already completed on both of them. So even Swift Blink is done on the TA. So everything is just to burst down heroes, to kill hero quick.
Yeah, not much of a chance.
Boom should be just waiting for Roshan right now to play things safe.
I mean, Boom can play safe, look for Roche, but what does Execration do? What do they need to do to get back in this game?
They will have to capitalize on the weakness that Boom Esports, they are not good in sieging high ground. So you don't want to give the Execration, they need to prevent from giving the fights or the opportunity for Boom just to burst them down easily. So the positioning on high ground defense is going to be very important. The Aghanim Scepter timing or Storm is also going to be important. That's the high ground defense tool for them.
Okay, all right. But I mean, do you save for buyback, or do you just kind of go all in right now as Ken? He doesn't have buyback gold, but it looks like he wants to go Ags?
Yeah, the career died though, so unfortunate. This is where we're a bad fight here.
Oh, Rupture, and they've got Rupido. He's running for his life. He's going to walk outside, taking a ton of damage. Doesn't really have much of a chance. The freezing field into the BKB from Kesku, just like completely zoning him out. Rupido is going to get killed as well, and that Aghanim Charge is doing some work. Ken goes in. He's looking to fight this one. He's got BKB. They found Kesku, but he's got Glimmered, and he looks like he's going to survive. All 5 of them so far alive, and 2 beat buybacks coming in from Execration.
And he doesn't have buyback, so very scary moment here from Boom Esports. It's 3 versus 5. Very surprised that Execration they went out to invite a fight, because without high ground advantage, they are really not as strong. Oh, Ursa, he's trying to get a solo kill here with the ninja gear.
Yeah.
Seems like he's going for the Morphling.
Try to go for it. He's just looking for the bait. Unfortunately, I mean, he doesn't need to be hitting these Raxes. They're going to get Megas here. And this is like a world of hurt. And I think Ken kind of misplayed it just by not having buyback, because you really needed that in that team fight.
Yeah. The thing is, they went out knowing that Storm doesn't have buyback. That's the biggest weakness, biggest mistake. That just I think they are just not confident in the ability for them to defend high ground. So they have to make a YOLO smoke there. Or YOLO
23 goes right in. He goes to the RR with the Abyssal. I mean, he was literally playing on his symbols in the back and not doing much, but like just totally caught out here. And it looks like they're going to fight this one. 23 is just going BKB on Kesku again, but doesn't really have anything else. And Yahweh's getting destroyed here. Just too much damage by the Ursa Bear. GG's been called. 44 minutes, 24-30. And they completely turn this one up to 11. Boom. Just taking this one, storming in 2-0 very quickly.
Well, very successful debut for 23 Savage in this case. You can argue that Execration may not be the best team out there that can give them a challenge, but I do think that I like this dynamic coming up from Mikoto and 23 Savage. I do think that having 2 cores that have the ability to end the game for you is a big luxury for any tier 1 teams out there.
Yeah.
And also both of these heroes have a lot of heroes that can be the winning condition. So drafting wise, it's gonna be a lot easier for the coach or for the captain for Boom Esports side. So seems like a pretty dynamic duo coming out from Boom. I like it.
Their draft was on point. Their play was on point. Just the way they were doing, even losing in the early game to just kills. Like most pubs would be like, oh, just end GG, you know, I'm out. You know what I mean? Like, oh, look at all these kills that they've gotten. But like, you know what I mean? Like 23 Savage, when you have 3 accounts that are 10K and up, you've been there before. You've been in a losing game and you know how to win the game and know that you're going to be fine. So I just love the fact that the resilience is there. These guys this is a team that's definitely on the ups right now. We see just how strong these guys are. I mean, the only 2 big mistakes that I saw today was that Makoto stole the Rampage, and the second one was 23 Savage not being able to Earthshock to the high ground. Those are unacceptable, but for now, I mean, it's his first game back or whatever. We'll let this one go.
Yeah, a bit rusty in terms of that, not getting the Rampage, but yeah, I think overall it's a very good showing from Boom Esports. They still have 1 game to go, which is against Wise, and then if they win that, then they basically have to start praying for their opponents or their competitors for the major spot to lose more games that they should. So yeah, I think overall pretty good series today.
Yeah, great series, and I hope to see more of Boom. I mean, I still feel like they've got a chance, but again, they're gonna have to pray to somebody, to Gavin, to Valve, to whatever it is, just to ensure that they can kind of sneak in, because they're looking on the bottom. They're looking up right now.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for the day, Howler.
Thank you. All right.
See you again.
See you
Tomorrow we have